Hey there, it's Jesse from Seduction Science, and today I have for you 8 tips to pick up cute cashier girls who work behind the counter at stores, at boutiques, and fast food places. Because, some of these girls are surprisingly cute. And you're talking to them anyway, right? So you might as well know what it takes to get their numbers and meet them up later for a little fun. And at the end of this video, I have an extra special bonus tip for you. Bonus tip number 9, which is particularly fantastic at getting these cute cashier girls attracted to you before you even talk to her. So stick around all the way to the end to catch that. And by the way, hit that subscribe button if this is your first time here, because no other channel goes into all the fine details of picking up girls like this one. I mean, I've looked around and no other channel does it like this one. Maybe they don't want to give away all the good secrets, or they want to be politically correct. I can't honestly tell you why. I don't know, but I can tell you this. If you leave without subscribing, you may never find this channel again. So hit that subscribe button right now. Now, in my day, I have seen plenty of really cute girls working the register. Yeah, most of the time in these stores, the people working the register are overweight, they're kind of old, they're beaten down, they don't look very attractive at all. But you'll always catch that 1 or 2 girls at the store who are really, really pretty. And good old me, what I used to do when there was a pretty girl working the register is I'd just get really nervous. I'd look down because I didn't want to make eye contact. I'd get stiff and clam up because, look, I didn't know what to do. I really hated that. Well, in this video, my friend, I'm going to get you started on the right path of what to do when you see a pretty girl working that cash register. So let's crack right into it. All right. Tip number 1 when it comes to getting those cashier girls, those girls working the register in stores. Well, cashier girls are more impressed by a smooth guy than you'd at first think. Think about it. These girls don't make much money. They don't really want to be there. Typically, they dislike or even hate their jobs or their boss. And most importantly, these girls are bored out of their freaking minds. They're just doing the same action day after day, week after week, and nothing is there to break up that monotony. So it doesn't take that much on your part. It's not like chatting up a girl in a nightclub who's being bombarded by the stimulation of the music and the lights and the dancing and getting hit on by a bunch of well-dressed, cute guys. Not at all. The cashier girl, she's feeling understimulated and numb. She's welcoming of anything or anyone that will break up that monotony. So if you can spike her feelings and her excitement even a little bit, she's gonna notice and lighten up. You can be that force that breaks her boredom. Which brings us to tip number 2 for getting those cashier girls. Now, to seduce a cashier girl, you want to be very well dressed and be very well groomed. Imagine her situation and how she feels this monotony here. Just imagine her day and how she's seeing lazy, sloppy dude after lazy, sloppy dude dressed in the same lazy, sloppy t-shirt and jeans over and over and over again all day long. So you be the first guy to break that routine for her. That means you're gonna stand out. Be a little bit overdressed for the venue with a little sexual edge to it, and yet still relatable. That means even if it's a McDonald's, you're still gonna wear your $200, $300, $400 shirt that's carefully chosen so that you are the best dressed man she'll see all day, hands down. You wanna look cool, like real cool, 10 out of 10 cool. Now, dressing cool and dressing stylish and being well groomed, that alone isn't gonna get you the girl, but it goes a long way in standing out, not as a regular bloke that she's seen 1,000 times that day, but rather as a guy she'd want to hook up with. Tip number 3 for getting cashier and store girls is, remember this, that girl working the cash register is going to be back day after day after day, week after week. Use that to your advantage. You can slow play her over the course of a month or two. Simply go back to the store to see her again once a week for the next 4 weeks. And after 2 or 3 visits, the girl is going to see your face as a familiar face, especially when you come well dressed and you say things she's going to remember. And women respond very favorably to a familiar face. For example, say you're at a nightclub and you go up, you talk to this beautiful girl, and she is cold to you. Well, 30 minutes later, when you go up to her again, when you reopen her, it's a strange thing, but more often than not, she'll suddenly be really friendly to you with a big smile across her face because she recognizes you. Same with these cashier girls. When she sees your face again and again, and you say things she's gonna remember, and you're this cool, smooth, well-dressed guy, she'll really warm up to you. Tip number 4 to get cashier girls. That all being said, if the logistics are good, to get her number the first time you talk to her, always go for the number right then. If the opportunity arises early, do not wait 3 or 4 or 5 visits to make your move. Say you go to a McDonald's and there's nobody else there. You're like the only guy in line. And the cute girl, she's looking really bored. She's got time to chat with you and she's digging you. And the logistics are real good to get her number right then and there. Do not feel like you have to see her 3 or 4 or 5 times to build up familiarity. As soon as the logistics are good, make your move and get her number. Tip number 5 for women working the register is this. If you ask the cashier girl for a number and she doesn't give it to you, no worries, no sweat. You're just gonna be gone for a week and then you're gonna try again. Playfully, you're gonna try again. You can go back and try for a number 3 or 4 times once a week and playfully ask for a number. And oftentimes, just seeing you again and again over time, girl can warm up to you. And a little persistence and confidence can often flip that girl around. All right, tip number 6 for these registered girls, here it is. For a girl working a store, visit her on the off-peak hours. So every place of business, has its busy hours and it has its off-peak hours when it's dead. Like a fast food joint is always typically going to be busy around lunchtime. So never go there to order your lunch around 12 noon. Go around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock instead when there's going to be far less customers and she's going to be bored out of her mind. The time of day when she feels less pressure on her shoulders. That way, when you're taking your order and you're talking to her, you have more time to just chat with her relaxed. All right, tip number 7 for meeting these cashier girls. Small little shops and small little boutiques will be especially great because that girl will be extremely bored and no one will be there to interrupt you. You might even get 10 or even 15 minutes of clean time to talk with her. Whereas at a bigger store like, say, a Walmart, she usually has a constant line of customers she has to deal with. Now, even at one of these big stores, even if she's really busy, you can still make it work even with a minute or 2 to chat. But often in one of these smaller stores and one of these smaller boutiques, you've got even more time to talk to her. And the girl's even more bored out of her mind. So use that to your advantage. All right, now we come to tip number 8 for getting these cashier girls. Remember this, that store girl is usually bored out of her freaking mind. Her day is pure monotony. And then you come on in, all serious, face not moving with no facial expression, pretty much like every other guy she's seen all day. That's not gonna excite her. That's not gonna attract her. What you've gotta do is break her out of that trance and jolt her with some positive energy. It's simple. Radiate and share with her your positive, cocky vibe. Have a big smile on your face. Smack her across the head with a blast of good energy to electrify her and wake her up. And she will love you for that. And now, my friend, we get to the good part. Special bonus tip number 9, which will make the girl like you before you even open your mouth. But I also want to bring your attention to my new program, Girlfriend Express. If you want to learn how to get that cute girl's number and invite her straight back to your place and have amazing sex right there on your floor and turn her into your loyal, loving girlfriend, then you'll want to check out this program right here at csets.com. And this works even if she's the cutest girl you have ever seen in your entire life, or she's way out of your league. or you want to wrestle her away from some other guy. It works on these beautiful cashier girls too, not just with tips, but with step-by-step instructions on exactly what to do and say. You can watch my story and the stories of other guys and how they turn their dating life around right over there. So go check it out and watch. All right, now for special bonus tip number 9. You see, a cashier girl, a girl working in a store, she's not going anywhere, right? Her feet are firmly planted there in one spot. For the most part, she's stationary. Well, you are gonna use that to your unfair advantage. What you're gonna do here is force indicators of interest from her and demonstrate your charismatic personality traits before you even say hello to her. Now I'm gonna explain how. Say you're at a fast food place like Wendy's. Well, before you even get in line to take your order, you're gonna stand rather back from the counter, but still where the girl can easily see you. Then you're gonna take your phone out of your pocket and pretend like you're taking a call from a friend. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? How are you doing? Wait, Gina, right? She's that tall blonde with the green eyes, the real pretty one, right? Yeah, I remember her. Nah, I don't want her at the party because she's kind of crazy. She's trouble. Oh yeah. But Jessica, yeah, I remember Jessica. She can go. Again, to be clear, you're not really talking to anybody. There's no one on the phone. But the girl working the counter doesn't know that. And while you're taking this call, you've got that big celebrity smile on your face, and you're being positive, you're commanding, you're leading, and you've got this loud projecting voice that carries over all the ambient noise, grabs everyone's attention in the store, including the girls. You're talking like an Italian with the hand gestures that are taking up visual space. In other words, you're giving off all these sexy, charismatic alpha male signals. Essentially what you're doing is priming the open ahead of time. Now here's the important part. Once you get in line and you meet that cashier girl, you're going to want to remain congruent with that guy on the phone. Fierce eye contact, big celebrity smile, flutter with that positive energy, and you're going to wake her up. And she will go crazy for you. So there you go. Use those 9 tips on cashier girls who work in stores and restaurants, and it will make all the difference. Don't forget, if you want to be able to meet a cute girl who is out of your league and flirt with her and get her number and get her to come straight over to your place, get her undressed right out of her clothes right there, and turn her into your little loving girlfriend, and shown and demonstrated the entire process step by step on how to do that, then go right here to csets.com to watch a video of my unique and very special formula to make all that happen. And what you see there, I promise you, will surprise and shock you because it's not politically correct, but it works. All right, my friend, thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you next time. Jesse out.